Former Bellator champion Patchy Mix got dominated in his UFC debut as Mario Bautista took care of business. See what fighters thought of his performance in the latest edition of MMA Pros React.
I don't think he approached this fight with the appropriate level of fear. There's nothing wrong. Like, fear makes me faster. It makes my reaction time better because I really, really don't want to get hit, or I really, really don't want to like get taken down. Like, I think he didn't have that, and he looked a little slow. I don't know if that's age or wear and tear. Cause I didn't hear any of that before the fights. I'm not going to use that right now. He didn't approach it with the right mindset because he got the skill. Obviously, he just didn't approach it right.
You know, there was a lot of hype coming in there, and done multiple interviews, and I might even said it with you. I never thought that was an easy fight. I never thought that was an easy fight for Patchy. And Mario is, dude, he's a motherfucker. Like, that guy, I've had to corner against him a couple times, and he's tricky. He's really, really good at making people look bad. He knows how to keep his distance. He knows how to keep his timing. He comes from great, gym from MMA Lab, John Crouch and Randy Stanky. Those guys are like, they're really good coaches. They're really good at what they do, and they know how to game plan against high level guys, So I never thought that was an easy out. And coming in and fighting somebody in the top 10 of the UFC on that kind of show and atmosphere, that was top 3 loudest arenas I've ever been in. I lost my voice after the first round trying to yell so loud. It was crazy. It was electric in there. So that is a big place. We're not talking about walking into the Apex or walking into a smaller fight night where you can kind of get your feet, a little bit, dip your feet into the pool and get a little wet before you gotta, dive head first. And that was a head first dive into a massive show, and he did take it on. He did take it on 3 weeks notice, but I mean, you can't really use that excuse for the fact that you came out very, very sure of yourself, and rightfully so. He is a champion in other organizations, but he was pretty cocky about everything and stating that he's the rightful owner of the division and going to jump up and take the belt and do this and do that. And I like Patchy a lot. I think he's a good dude and a great fighter, but there are levels to this, and that was shown.
Patchy not injured? He seemed like he was injured. Why was he getting landed on? Why was he moving like that? Like, did he really get before the fight, he was calling the Bellator champ, calling Bautista a journeyman. At the same time, that tells me one thing. You don't look down on someone like that. Like, I look at Jose Delgado. He's coming up. He's feeling. He came out the contender. I see this guy as very dangerous. I see this guy more dangerous. I think it's better to think of a guy, no matter who you're fighting, more dangerous than they actually are, and be prepared for an actual battle, rather than think he's just a journeyman and that you're that great. Because I don't know why he didn't shoot any takedowns. That's why I'm thinking he was injured during that fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I still had respect for Mario Bautista even after the Jose Aldo fight. I respect Jose Aldo as much as Mario Bautista probably did, and if you do, you go in there and you don't want to get your head knocked off. So I only respected what he did, and I didn't take away from the athlete I thought he was based off that performance. And I think that's what a lot of people did. And honestly, to be real, man, especially now that I'm in the UFC, I buy into the narrative that the UFC is the biggest and best organization in the world. And when people come over, most of them do have a hard time translating those performances. So I was definitely disappointed in Patchy Mix and his ability to show what he can do on that stage. Still respect him, of course. I still think he's really, really good, one of the best in the world. But Mario Bautista is a top-ranked, bantamweight for a reason in the biggest organization. I think he showed it.
Yeah, I saw that fight. I think Mario's a dog. You know what I mean? Mario's been beating a lot of guys, and to overlook him was a little bad. Was a bad mistake. You know what I mean? That showed. Patchy was walking into that fight pretty overconfident, and Mario made him pay for it.
Yeah, it just like it sucks because the inactivity that Patchy has had, and it just sucks because fighters are like, see, there's level, or fighters and fans are like, see, there's levels to this, but it's like, yeah, but not really, man. Like this guy trains with UFC fighters, like he's helped guys get ready for big fights. Like it's just been unfortunate the inactivity that he's had. Like how many fights has he had in 3 years? Like two, or in 2 years, like just two. Like come on, man, you can't say, oh, see, there's levels when it's a guy that hasn't had activity. Like let him get his feet under him. It was a three week notice fight. He didn't really get to say, okay, I need to break this guy down and pick him apart. Luckily, Mario Bautista, he fought him like I did, hit and move, stick and move, and just be faster than him, and stay out of range of the takedowns. So Mario did a great job. He's a great opponent. I mean, 8 fight win streak now, 9 fight win streak. The guy was confident, so was Patchy, but he's gonna come back. He'll come back and be top 5, and he's gonna make some noise on that scene.
I wasn't really surprised. I went in there and did exactly what I was supposed to do, and flustered him. I seen it in my mind like 1,000 times how that fight was gonna go, and it went exactly just like that. So but the whole time I definitely respected his ground game and his submissions. I didn't want to make a mistake and get caught in something. So the whole time I was just ready for the shot. Ready for the shot. Move, keep moving, and never let my feet plant, and I never let him push me against the cage where most of his takedown finishes come from. So I did a good job. I beat a world champion. I beat highly touted champion from another organization, and it was a really good win, a really good performance too.